Good morning, ladies and gentlemen and ladies. Hope everybody's having a great day. What's happening? It's time for the Daily Truth, the truth in 5 minutes or less. I'm going over to my Truth Will Set You Free page so I can share this back to my personal page because Zuckerberg. Today's post is going to be inspired by actually a post by Jim Lutz, a gentleman that I know, acquaintance that I have on social media, speaker in the speaking world, always trying to do good things and help people. So I saw something and it made me think of a thought that I had several years ago. So that's what I'm going to be talking about doing good and sharing it on social media and my truth. And again, I said my truth behind that. All right, I'm going to go ahead and share this. Do good deeds and share them. That's what I'm putting on my social media. And sorry, I start later these days, so I'm gonna explain why real quick, real fast. So June, we found a little lump on our dog, June, and I started researching, and we're mixing in healthy kibble with cooking for the dog. So I cook in mass, but then like it takes a while to get it. Like I scoop it and then I sprinkle it with turmeric and some cinnamon, and it's a whole thing. And I really enjoy it in the mornings. And I just, I've spent a little extra time snuggling the babies by being dogs in the morning. So I've been typically getting out of bed around 7:50 and then feeding the dogs, which is like a 15-minute process. And then I take my time to get back here. Admittedly, I got a little bit in a news rabbit hole in the last 10 minutes, but now here I'm here. Let's talk about positivity. Like this video. The video quality's bad? Really? If anybody else watching, can you tell me if the video looks good looks good down here? I'm pretty sure it's got to be good. It's got to be. Let me know if somebody thinks it's not good. Let me know. Tell me. All right, let's get started. Like this video, share this video, do all things with this video. Speaking of liking and sharing, more like the sharing and doing all the things with this video, I saw a story that Jim Lutz had on his page. He's a well-known speaker, hypnosis, hypnosis guy, whatever, that I've known for a couple of years. And he shared this thing where he talked to a guy that worked at this restaurant, and he goes in there regularly, and the guy plays guitar, and he ended up bringing him a gift that was like a guitar module. I don't know anything about, all I can do is air guitar, but he brought this in for him, and it was and he gave it to him as a gift, and he shared it on social media, and everybody was very positive in the comments. And I think that there's been a shift in stuff like that. But for a long time, when some of this internet kindness was new and people were like, here, look, I'm feeding the homeless, or here, look, I'm giving this to somebody, and like kind of, oh, look, I'm helping this homeless guy. And people were kind of like, why do you have to share it? Why don't you just do it? I remember I had a moment several years ago where I sat in that thought, and I'm like, because I like sharing when I do good things, but I always was like, do I share it? Does it look weird? Does it look bad if I do something like, does it look like I'm doing it just for clicks and likes? And, I realized that it's not about that. And you're not being rude by sharing what you're doing for other people, especially in this climate. And that's why I think it's important in a world, especially on the social medias where you guys are watching out there. We have so much negativity. So when you do something kind for somebody, share it. When you do something where you're giving, share it. The word viral, when a post goes viral, which the kinder things you do, the more viral they'll go. I do believe, as much as I think the algorithms on social media are garbage, the algorithm is set to share good things, not politically good things, but it's set to share good things. So when you do good deeds, it goes viral. And if we're in a place where our world is hurting and we're divided, and if good things are what goes viral, then I encourage you to share it. You're not being presumptuous. You're not being haughty. You're not being boastful. You are literally doing something that could potentially, and here's where the important part comes in, it could potentially inspire others to do good. So amidst all the garbage on social media and all the hate and in this world, if you do something and you video record it, obviously don't like make it a spectacle, but feel free to record it. Feel free to share it. I remember when I came to terms with that a decade ago. It's like, how does it feel awkward at first? Yeah, and it should. It should feel a little bit awkward, but at the same time, you should push through that awkwardness, that weirdness, and actually do it. When you do something kind, share it. So The truth is, it may feel weird to see or even do something kind for somebody on social media and showing it. If you're feeding the homeless or if you're giving a gift to somebody that is a minimum wage worker, whatever that might be, it's imperative to actually document and share these things. But it's not for likes and clicks. It's for the fact that in a world where we need virality of good, viral content that is positive, and to inspire others to do the same thing to prove that we still live in a great world and an even greater country. That's the purpose of sharing these deeds. That's the purpose. And if you see somebody and it feels bad and you want to get ugly in the comments, like, why did you have to share it? Don't. Realize that there is a purpose behind all of it. And if we live in a place where all of a sudden all we can start to see is viral content of people doing kind things, if it's cringy to you or not, trust me, it's still going to be a better world than it was yesterday for those people that create change today. That's what I got for you guys. Tonight is my free speaking webinar. I have not really talked much about it this week. I've been super busy, as I say that every week. But I would love for you guys to join me. We've got one or two new students tonight. We've got some regulars that come in. It's a good time. I call it Toastmasters on steroids. So bring it. We have a lot of fun. You actually are on your camera. It's interactive. Be there. doubledownspeaking.com, doubledownspeaking.com, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Mountain, 4 p.m. Pacific. If you're not good at the time zones, I laid it out for you. You will get reminders in your email box and text. So just register. doubledownspeaking.com. That's today's daily truth in less than 7 minutes. God bless. Don't surrender your pet. Don't be a garbage human being. Take it easy.